Yeah. gentlemen, we have your winner in the blue corner.
Alright, what did you say? 15? Alright, Jeanette, you just came out with that win. How do you feel?
Good.
What was the hardest part about that match right there?
Probably trying to keep my condition again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting ready for a fight. What's some of the work? What's the part of your routine? What's some workouts that you do to get you ready for a fight?
Just go to the gym, and every Monday it's like a conditioning, and then the rest is like working on pads, the bags, and a small condition.
And how long you been boxing?
Since July of last year.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from here, Denver, Colorado. I'm 13, and this is my 5th one. I'm 3-2.
With Golden Gloves right around the corner, do you feel like you're ready, or are you gonna go or not?
Yeah, I feel like I'm ready for it.
What's something you can improve on before the fight?
Condition more, spar more.
How'd you get into boxing?
It started out as a workout at first, like with my mom. And then at a family affair, there was an amateur boxing too. So I was like, I'll get into that.
So why'd you choose boxing?
To be honest, I don't even know.
Just fell into it, huh?
Yeah, at first, like, it was just a workout, and then I started fighting, and then I started liking it.
So who's someone that motivates you to or pushes you to do boxing?
My parents, my family, and my gym.
Big part of it is a lot of family support. So you want to give them a shout out? You want to say hi to them?
Yeah.
All right. So with being a boxer, being a female, it's not easy. There's not a lot of girls doing this sport. What's some advice or something you could tell the girls out there that want to do boxing?
At first, it's probably gonna kick you in your butt, but you just gotta follow your heart and like get used to it, and just push yourself into doing it.
No matter what, there's always one workout. It doesn't matter how often you do it. There's one workout you absolutely hate. Which one is that for you?
Probably running. Running's the worst.
And also, being a boxer means you gotta have a good diet. You gotta be strict on what you eat. What's the hardest food for you to stay away from?
Hot wings and tea.
And if you could fight one famous celebrity, who would it be?
That's hard. There's a lot. Shoot, I don't know. That's too many.
Just whoever pays the most.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your win. Hopefully I see you at Golden Gloves. But good job on your fight.
Thank you.
We'll be seeing you. Good work.
All right, now number 27, now 27. This is 14-year-old, 114 pounds. 1.5 minute rounds in the red corner. Representing Colorado, Carlos Nava. In the blue corner, representing Gladiator, Chad Perez.
right, Carlos, how do you feel?
I feel great.
You just came out of that fight with the win. How many fights do you got?
0, except for this one.
That was your first fight?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I gotta ask, how long you been doing it?
Well, I started boxing about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I took it seriously about this year.
That's good. So what went through your head when your coach said, hey, we're gonna fight this weekend?
I said, great, let's do it.
There you go. That's the kind of attitude you gotta have, right?
Yeah.
There you go. What's some of the tools that you learned in practice that you use today?
Listening. I listen to my coach. If I just went out there and just threw haymakers, I don't think I would have been as successful. But I train hard too. I work every day at the gym. It's hard, and I do my best. And
How'd you start boxing?
I've always been interested in boxing as a kid, and when I was around 10, I asked my parents, like, hey, I've been into this since forever, you guys know. How about I join? And they said, yeah, why not? And then I'm here.
Yeah, what made you say that? What made you want to do it?
I just love the sport and the work ethic and the mental game. Because boxing not just like punching hard, it's a smart game, like chess. And I was fascinated about that, and I just love everything about boxing.
What was your game plan going into this fight?
Going calm the first round, discovering who my opponent is, seeing him out, not going my hardest, 50%, to see what kind of fighter he is. And then from there, with what I know, I was going to then go hard and then just leave it in the hands of God to see what happens.
What's the name of your gym?
I'm sorry?
What's the name of your gym?
Toperia Boxing.
There you go. And who's your coach?
Coach Joaquin.
And with Golden Gloves right around the corner, are you thinking about joining?
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel like you're 100% ready for Golden Gloves, or do you think you could still get some more tools in your belt?
Well, I could always get better, and I think I need to train a little bit more, get a little bit more tools, and I think I'll be ready.
What's your favorite part about boxing?
The patterns and the different techniques and all like the whole wide spectrum of boxing interests me.
Well, congratulations on your first win. I hope to see you at more shows. Good work, and I'll see you at Golden Gloves. Good work, bud.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in action. We are ready for bout number 28. These 13-14-year-olds, 125-pound weight class. 1.5 minutes per round. In the red corner, representing A1, Angel Salazar. In the blue corner, unattached, Angel Wagner Ortiz.
Angel, tell me how'd you feel about your fight?
I felt pretty good, you know. Although I can't, like, it said on the bout sheet that I was about 27, but it turns out I was 28, and I didn't, you know, I came in like late.
Hey, they couldn't wait. They couldn't wait for greatness, so they moved you ahead, huh?
Yeah.
So getting the second half of the show started, do you get nervous?
Nah. As soon as I get in, I just throw my punches and all the nerves go away, you know.
And how long you been boxing?
For almost a year.
A year. How many fights?
This is my first one, actually.
First fight.
Yeah.
How do you feel about your first fight, man?
Felt great.
And then jumping in, you've done a lot of sparring. You've gone to other gyms. You've sparred. How does it compare to being in a building with a crowd of people cheering?
It feels different, you know, but at the same time, it feels good. Yeah.
And when did you say, you know what, hey, you know what, this is a sport I want to do?
You know, I saw my cousin, he started boxing, and I was just like, oh, that's cool, because I went to his fights and just started from there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And then, how long has it been since, have you ever been to a tournament?
Nah.
No? Have you been to see your teammates in tournaments?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, so my question to you now is, Golden Gloves is right around the corner. Are you planning on joining in?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, yeah.
And from being there and seeing it for the first time, what'd you see? What'd you expect?
You know, I saw a bunch of strong people and stuff, and I expect the same. You know, yeah.
Are you nervous to go into Golden Gloves?
No, not really. It just, I mean, once I get there, yeah, all the nerves are gonna start to hit me. But once I'm in the ring, yeah, all the nerves just go away.
So, who's someone that you look up to?
Definitely my cousin.
Cousin?
Yeah.
Why your cousin?
Cause you know he's the one who told me to get into boxing, and you know, it's because of him I got into it. Yeah.
And were you nervous the first time hearing that, hey, you're finally gonna get your first fight?
No, I was actually happy and excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You've been training hard, right?
Yeah, very hard.
And part of your boot camp, you had to do a lot of exercises. No matter what's one exercise, no matter what, you hate doing?
Definitely 6 inches.
6 inches?
Yeah.
What is that? Explain that one to me.
Basically your legs, and the other say 6 inches to lift. You're like laying on the floor, and you have to lift your legs up 6 inches or halfway, and just it's painful. Yeah.
It sounds like it hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Also being part of, okay, this is your first fight, you had to stay on a strict diet, right?
Yes, yeah.
What was the hardest food to stay away from?
Definitely hot wings.
Hot wings?
Yes.
Those are my favorite too.
Yeah.
I have a weakness. It doesn't matter. I'll have wings no matter what.
Yeah, same, man.
So with Golden Gloves right around the corner, you're gonna still train, you're gonna stay sharp, and then you're gonna represent, right?
Yes.
What's the name of your gym?
A1 Boxing.
There you go. Congratulations on your first win. And hopefully I see you at more shows.
Yeah, hopefully.
Good work. Elijah. You just came out with the win. How do you feel?
I feel amazing.
Yeah?
Yup.
Okay, so first question, all right? Right off the bat, stop your opponent. What'd you do to do that? What?
It's the work I put in, man, in the sparring. Yup. Spar guys just as tough as that, tougher. If not, yeah. So it's nothing when we come and fight. Nothing compared to the sparring.
And coming into every fight, you always have a game plan, right? What was your game plan for this one?
We thought he looked like scared, so just use my power to bully him around. Just use my power mainly in my head movement.
What's one of the hardest workouts you have to do to get ready for a fight?
Ah, shit. Damn, I hate running. Running is probably the hardest for me. Yeah, running.
And being a boxer, it also means you have to have a good diet, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
What's something you have a hard time staying away from?
Shit, any fast food, McDonald's. McDonald's is it for me, yeah.
So, being with Golden Gloves right around the corner, do you feel like you're ready? Do you feel like you can improve a little bit more?
Definitely, always could improve. But I think I could take it. I could take my weight class, yeah.
And then, how many fights do you have now?
That would be my 10th fight.
10th fight.
Yeah.
With your 10th fight, do you hear the crowd when they're cheering, do you screaming, or can you just zone them out?
Zone out. It's fight mode. Fight mode, yo. 100%.
And before every fight, do you have a ritual or a song that you listen to that before you jump into a fight?
Yeah, I got one song. Chief Keef. She loves Chief Keef, yeah. Any Chief Keef.
You want to sing a little bit for me?
Ah, nah. No, I'm good.
All right. If you could fight one famous boxer, who would it be?
Fight one famous boxer. Lomachenko, probably be. Yeah.
Why would you want to fight him?
His style is hard to figure out. Shit, it'd probably pick me apart, but yeah.
It'd be some good experience, though.
Yeah, of course.
So how'd you get started in boxing?
My dad put me in. Actually, he knew Mike Alvarado like as a growing up. So yeah, just wanted me to join boxing, and I did. Here I am, 10 fights later.
Yeah, we know Mike Alvarado. I go way back. My dad was his cut man. Used to help him out. Used to wrap his hands. So Mike is a good guy. So that's cool that you were able to get into it because of that reason. What made you choose boxing though? Why did you choose boxing?
I guess since it is a combat sport and not a normal sport, it makes you put your heart into it so much more. It's more, yeah. I like the sport, yeah.
Did you do any other sports before you did boxing?
Football and soccer.
Football and soccer.
Not as much motivation though, that's for sure. Yeah.
So between the workouts of a boxing and football and baseball, how would you compare the two?
Shit, boxing's the hardest, hands down.
It's a different kind of conditioning for sure.
For sure.
And what's the hardest part about boxing?
The hardest part, the consistency. Every day, gotta get in that gym, gotta stay healthy, you're eating, running, whatever. Consistency, yeah.
If someone says, hey, I want to get into boxing, what's some advice you could give someone?
Put your heart into it, try your best, and just do your best, and nothing you have to worry about.
And with Golden Gloves around the corner, have you been to a tournament before?
Yeah, I just competed in nationals actually, not too long ago. Yeah, I came in second.
Oh, there you go.
Yep, did good.
What's some advice you could give someone for a tournament?
A tournament, cardio times 10, because you're gonna be fighting 3 days in a row, so it's way harder than a normal fight.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your win today, and I hope to see you at Golden Gloves.
Yep, see you there.
Awesome. All right, Alonso, you just came out with the win. How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah. Before you go into any fight, you always have to have a game plan. What was your mental state? What was your game plan going into this one?
My mental state was I got to hit him with a lot of uppercuts. I somewhat achieved it.
What's something you feel like you can improve on?
On like conditioning for sure. I got tired in there.
How long you been boxing?
I've been boxing for like 8 months now.
Yeah? How'd you get introduced to it?
I got introduced to it by like my cousin because he was boxing. Yeah.
There you go. So, how long you've been boxing for 8 months? You said. How many fights do you have?
Right now I have 5.
So, me and your 5th fight. Does it get overwhelming with the crowd screaming and cheering?
Yeah. Because I feel like everybody's like pressuring me, you know.
And can you zone it out, or do you hear all the noise?
I hear a lot of it because I have to listen to my coaches and stuff.
When you're working out, what's one of the worst workouts you have to do?
I would have to say burpees. Yeah.
That's it. That seems to be one a lot of people don't like.
Really?
And then when with Golden Gloves right around the corner, do you feel like you're ready? Do you feel like you're at the point where you can just go right now? Or do you feel like you can still improve?
I feel like I can improve with like more conditioning, better punches and everything.
And then have you been to Golden Gloves? You've been to tournaments? Yeah. Okay, what's some advice you could give someone that's never been to a tournament?
Don't crack under pressure. Because everyone's screaming at you. Not everybody likes you because you're from a different state or something. Yeah. And boom, just don't crack.
With being in boxing, what's the hardest part about it?
Honestly, I have to say probably the conditioning. Yeah.
What's the fun part about boxing?
Everything. Yeah, you gotta love the sport if you want to make it fun. Yeah.
And when did you say, you know what, this is the sport for me, this is what I want to do?
I said it when I was like 12. Except I didn't know there was boxing gyms, so I would practice at home.
Congratulations on your win. I hope to see you at Golden Gloves, but good job on your win tonight.
All right, thank you, man. Have a good day, man.
You as well.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, bout number 31, feature seniors, 145 pounds, weight class, 2-minute rounds in the weight corner, representing South Brian Gonzalez. In the blue corner, on top, Tony Manzanera. Ladies and gentlemen, we have your winner in the blue corner, Colorado. That was out 31 with a pink back up.
Stoney,
Yes, sir.
you just walked out of that match with a win. How do you feel?
I feel great, man. A lot of work put in there just to make sure that we actually capitalize on the goal that we set out to do. Just want to come in, have fun, you know. Make sure you have a good opponent. Hope and pray it's not going to be an easy fight. Test yourself. So that's all I'm about. I feel great.
So let's start from the beginning. Introduce yourself. Let me get to know you a little bit better. Where are you
Get
from?
you a little bit of background. My name's Stoney Montanades Jr. I'm from Alamosa, Colorado, about 4 hours away from over here in Westminster, Denver. Yeah, so came up pre-match, you know, had a great opponent, showed up. Nothing but love and appreciation just to make sure, you know, hey, not only am I working hard, other people, you know, put in that work too, and then as well as you guys, you know, coming in, doing interviews, setting it up, everything. We appreciate it all, yeah.
Appreciate that. And where are you from? What's in
Alamosa, Colorado is where I'm from. Alamosa, Colorado. Born and raised. Ramos Boxing Gym is where I train at mostly. I actually teach boxing at another local gym over there, SLV Sports and Wellness, and we represent the Mad Dogs is our group, and just pushing to be great in life ultimately.
How'd you get into boxing?
Grew up as an MMA fan. Thought I had decent hands until I met a couple boxing buddies, and I was like, hey, you need some work? You know, call me up. And then they quickly taught me there's more skills and things like that to do. Yeah.
So what made you want to switch from the MMA to the boxing?
Part of it, just a group of friends that I knew that was already in boxing. Ultimate goal was to learn boxing enough to go back to MMA. Still toying with that idea, but at the same time too, the pure sport of boxing is just amazing. It's ultimate. There's different angles, you know, just a lot more endurance. It's a lot more skill than just getting out there and throwing punches.
Yeah. So, from switching from MMA to boxing, how is the boxing, like the training routine?
The training routine, you know, it's a lot of mental, you know, a lot of skill, a lot of boxing and ring IQ. Just trying to not only look for things that are open as far as to take shots, but creating openings as well too. Yep.
And then going from, was it hard to switch from MMA going into boxing, or did you feel like because you had the MMA background, it was pretty easy to catch on into the boxing?
So as far as MMA goes, you know, I did a little bit of kickboxing, a little bit of jiu-jitsu. Never competed with it, you know, just enough to like learn, be a fan of it, teach yourself, but actual discipline in boxing. So that's really where it took off, and it wasn't as hard to make that transition since I wasn't so deep in MMA, to answer your question.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when was the moment you were like, you know what, this is a sport for me. This is what I wanted to do.
You know what, ultimately it's just one, the Mad Dogs is probably the biggest thing. You know, our group of friends, you know, probably a good solid 10 of us, just pushing to be great, running, hiking, bodybuilding, you know, boxing, fighting, MMA, trying to expand that brand essentially. And just a good group of friends to like get around, you know, hang out. Not only, you know, you probably hear friends going out to the bar and everything and drinking. This group of friends is, okay, hey, what do you want in life? And okay, I'm not going to accept your excuses to not compete them, you know?
Good group of friends, pointed you in the right direction.
Exactly.
You end up getting you into the boxing career, right? Are you planning on going to Golden Gloves?
Yep, exactly. Planning to go to Golden Gloves. This fight was a pretty decent fight. We'll see if I can come back next week as well too, the 22nd.
Yeah.
There's another one with USA. Hopefully do that. Hopefully do well, and then we'll see where we end up for Golden Gloves. I want to do Golden Gloves.
Cool.
Yep.
So, how many fights do you have?
So right now this is my second fight.
Second fight.
Second fight, yep.
Coming in and being in a big crowd, you know what I mean? What does it feel like? Do you hear the crowd? Do you just zone it out?
You definitely hear the crowd. You know, I think that's something as loud and lively as it is right now. You know, you definitely hear that. You can't zone that out, but you also have to be disciplined enough to, okay, hey, this is my strategy. This is what I got to do. You go in there with the best strategy, but it changes with whatever opponent's in front of you.
Yeah. And then for Golden Gloves, have you been in? Have you ever been to a tournament?
Never been to a tournament. Never spectated. Never been there. This is the first time to go in there and just, you know, hey, if I got it, you know, great. If not, you know, it's going to be a great experience. You know.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Well, congratulations on your win today, and hopefully I see you at Golden Gloves and even more shows.
Yep. What was your name again?
Alex.
Alex. Very nice to meet you. I appreciate you pulling me aside and pulling my ear.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Hey, you have a great day. Hey,
it was nice meeting you.
One last thing. Mad Dogs are going to be doing great. You know, kind of keep on the lookout for that. You follow me on Instagrams under Stone Colt, Stony Manzanares on Facebook. So if you guys want to, you know, look us up and then follow Mad Dogs, okay? 2020 has no idea. You better believe that, man.
I like that. Congratulations.
Appreciate you very much.
we have your winner in the red corner.
All right, Taji, how'd you feel about your fight today?
Man, I just went out there and I did it for my fam, bro. And I did it for my mom, my grandpa Emilio that passed away, my grandma Dolores. There's just something, just everything on the line, bro, today. I know it's just an amateur fight, but I gave everything that I have within me, bro. And I just did everything that I could. And I'll be back for more. I'm gonna train. I'll train more and more, bro. And just, I'll be back soon.
That's good.
Yeah.
How'd you get into boxing?
I've been doing it since I was probably about 10. And I just always been pretty much a fighter growing up, you know, being just with a bunch of kids that are troublesome and shit. So, you know, it was just difficult. So, you know, I always had to fight, bro. And with my family, they're all wrestlers. So it just kind of brought me into this fighting thing. So, yeah.
So you said you're family wrestlers. What made you choose boxing?
It's just something I always loved because it was old school, bro. Yeah. It's always old school. I love the old school music. I love all that shit, bro. So it kind of brought me into that. So,
cool.
Yeah.
So how long you been boxing?
Probably off and on for like 7 years, bro.
Oh, yeah?
But I never been like fully committed. And this year I feel like I've been the most committed I've ever been because I just been maturing and shit. So, you know, I've been helping a lot. So.
How many fights do you have now?
Only one. It's my first fight.
That's your first fight?
It's my first fight, bro, today. So I'm hopefully we're gonna be back soon. So. That's my first fight, bro.
That's cool. So how did it feel knowing when your coach came up to you and was like, hey, you're going to fight this weekend?
It excited me so much, bro, because I've been waiting for this opportunity for so long. And it just, man, it was just a blessing, bro.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, that's awesome. Yeah. With Golden Gloves right around the corner, I know this is your first fight, but still, are you thinking about joining Golden Gloves?
Most definitely, bro. I just been working for actually when I was like maybe 10 years old, I was supposed to go to the Golden Gloves, but I was freaking in school and stuff, and just like I said, I was kind of in trouble even at a young age, and I just was never fully committed. But now since I get that opportunity, I want to take it as soon as possible, so I'm going to try to work my ass off to get there. So.
That's good.
Yeah.
And how old are you now?
I'm only 17.
You're only 17. You got a long future ahead of you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Appreciate it so much.
And being the last fight of the night, do you feel like you feel like it's the worst time? Do you feel you prefer
honestly, it? I feel like it was like meant to be, bro. Because out of 66 people, that's crazy. Like I was the one to be the last, you know, and it wasn't even supposed to be like that because I was the first one to get matched, pre-match. So it was just kind of crazy, and I have all my family here, so it was more. It was just, yeah, it was just a big opportunity, bro. So.
Well, when they announced your name, I didn't think it was going to be your first fight. I had assumed that you had a few fights because it seemed like you had a huge fan base with you already.
Yeah, I do, bro. I have so much family that's on my side, bro, and that really helps a lot. I know a lot of people don't have family, but, you know, it just doesn't matter how much family you have. It's just the ones that are there for you, bro, and my family's really there, and it means a really lot, bro.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your first win.
Thanks, man.
You walking out with the win.
Yes,
so
sir.
hopefully I'll see you at more shows, and I know I'll see you at Golden Gloves, right?
Yes, sir. Most definitely. I'm working on it, so yeah. Thank you, man.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Have a good one, man.
You as well.
Yeah.